Right, Liz, Michael Cohen went toe-to-toe with the defense today, even as they tried to portray him as a serial liar with a gigantic axe to grind. Both sides know that if the jury believes Cohen, it's game over for Donald Trump.
Mr. Trump, are you directing surrogates?
For Donald Trump's legal team, the best defense is a good offense, and his lead attorney wasted no time ripping into Michael Cohen. "You've said that President Trump belongs in an effing cage like an animal," said Todd Blanche. "I recall saying that," Cohen answered. "You went on TikTok and called me a crying little blank." "Sounds like something I would say," Cohen replied. Cohen admitted he goes on TikTok 6 nights a week, mostly to rail against Trump, that he sells merchandise ridiculing Trump. Asked about his now famous quote that he'd take a bullet for Trump, Cohen answered, "At that time, I was knee-deep into the cult of Donald Trump." Cohen told the jury today that his relationship with Trump began to unravel in 2018 after the FBI raided his apartment. He called the White House in a panic, but testified that Trump reassured him. "Don't worry, I'm the president of the United States. There's nothing here. Everything's going to be okay. Stay tough." But Cohen would plead guilty that year and turn on his former boss, in part because his family had had enough. "Why are you holding on to this loyalty?" he quoted them as saying. "We're supposed to be your first loyalty." They said it was about time he listened to them. He would later serve 14 months in prison. Cohen insisted he would never lie for Trump again, that he's finally coming clean about the deal to silence Stormy Daniels to save Trump's 2016 campaign. The case against the former president hinges on whether the jury believes that. Trump's entourage of supporters here included 2 Florida congressmen, his former Republican opponent Vivek Ramaswamy, and even the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, who read a brief statement supporting Trump.
They have him tied up here in this ridiculous prosecution that is not about justice. It's all about politics.
He spoke for 6 minutes, took no questions, and left Lower Manhattan in a 5-car motorcade.
I do have a lot of surrogates, and they are speaking very beautifully. They come all from all over Washington, and they're highly respected, and they think this is the greatest scam they've ever seen.
Well, cross-examination lasted barely 2 hours today. The defense is clearly not finished with Michael Cohen, not by a long shot. He's expected back on the stand here when the trial reconvenes on Thursday. Live tonight, Lower Manhattan, NJ Burkett, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.